Now that we know that Naomi was Jade's attacker, Jade has returned and gotten revenge on Naomi twice now, and Bianca Belair has turned her back on Naomi. Where do we go from here? We discuss next. What's good, y'all? This your boy Woke back with another video today. As you all have probably seen, we have all just witnessed one of the greatest promo segments and pieces of storytelling that the WWE has ever shown to us in that Naomi and Bianca Belair promo segment. When I say that segment brings me damn near to tears just watching it, hearing the raw emotion from both women. And you may say, you woke, you're being dramatic, bro. The promo was that good because it seemed like a lot of that promo came from a very, very real place for both women. Depending on how they've gone through the past year, Naomi with all the ups and downs she's had since coming back to WWE, the amount of losses and the amount of pins and the kind of pain and turmoil she's gone through. She really reached into a deep place with that. So I want to say salute to both women and salute to Jade as well. Of course, that was just beautiful. Some of the best storytelling WWE has ever done. But where do we go from here? The most natural choice, obviously, is that Naomi and Jade Cargill will be having a match at WrestleMania. I'm excited for that. For one, it's history because this is probably one of, or rather, the best or most popular women's feud that will result in a one-on-one battle without a title involved. Most oftentimes, women are gonna have a title involved in a one-on-one feud. And there's nothing wrong with that, but if you have the proper storytelling, you don't need a title, right? The match should be the climax of the storytelling. The title should be a add-on or a linchpin or a cause of why you all are fighting, potentially. But it doesn't have to be the only reason or main reason. The story should have all that wrapped up and give you why you're fighting. It should be bigger than a belt. It should be bigger than this or that. It should be so multi-layered that the fans have no reason but to love it and get involved with it and all type of things. And this storyline with Jade and Bianca and Naomi has done just that. I mean, the entire timeline when that promo was occurring was going crazy. People that I've never seen talk about wrestling, people I've never seen talk about women's wrestling is going crazy for this storyline. People I've never even seen mention Bianca, Jade, Naomi, they love it because the promo work is great, the storytelling is great, and the places that these women are going to ensure that this is being told properly, true friendship, a true story of betrayal, man, it says a lot about how talented they are. Personally, I think the interesting piece of this all is not only will Naomi and Jade have a match at WrestleMania now, but also I don't think the story is quite over or just fully solved. We still have about 6 to 7 weeks till WrestleMania. Do you think they're gonna just have Jade come out there and attack Naomi every week? I don't think so. I think it's still more to this story. I think it's still pieces to or rather, as they say, there's layers to peel back. We're gonna not just hear more about Naomi's psychology. We're gonna hear about how Jade had to process all of this, how she was alone in the hospital. Did Bianca truly try to check up on Jade while she was in the hospital? Right? Was Bianca truly being the friend that she claimed she is to Jade? Did Jade note that while she was healing up, doing physical therapy, Bianca truly didn't seem that concerned about her? And also too, if I'm such your friend, why'd you just move on without me? Having a jolly good time with Naomi. Would Jade take that as a slight? Will that be how we eventually can get the Jade versus Bianca Belair huge match? I don't anticipate that being this year. I don't anticipate it happening in SummerSlam. But next year for WrestleMania 42, if they play their cards right, I could see this feud and this conflict laying the foundations and planting the seeds to why Jade is distrusting of Bianca Belair, despite Bianca Belair not doing the actual attack. What's interesting now too is that I see each and every time we see the women from the Elimination Chamber and to tonight, Naomi and Bianca Belair always have the same colors on. Now it may just be costume design in the back, or it may be something different. Jade always has the opposite color of them on. Elimination Chamber, Jade had on black, Naomi and Bianca had white. Tonight, Jade had white, Bianca and Naomi had black. Could that be a clue that it's something more amiss going on, or something amiss is happening? Potentially, sure, Naomi is disappointing Bianca right now, but will Bianca eventually be like, you know what, Naomi? Though I don't like what you did, I understand why you did it. And it just shows that you really had my back. And it just shows that you really are my friend and you ride for me through thick and thin. And you know what? You did make some good points. You did do that for me, and I was able to stay tag champs because of you. So though I don't like it, I still support and love you. Will Bianca and Naomi form an alliance and get back cool? Will Bianca go back against her words that her and Naomi no longer are a thing? It's a lot of ways this could play out, but I think the main one is gonna be Jade still having distrust of Bianca Belair and them having some type of conflict and have some type of issue. And that'll probably put fans in a weird predicament where Jade is justified because she just got attacked and almost lost her life. Bianca is trying to be a good friend and she's conflicted between two friends. But also too, is Jade vindicated, and would Jade then be justified in not trusting Bianca? If Naomi could turn her back on Jade, they were all three part of the big three at WrestleMania 40, right? If Jade could be betrayed by Naomi and she is seeing Bianca as maybe not been the friend that she's claiming to be, could she be distrusting of Bianca? Would she be justified and be distrusting of Bianca? And I know Bianca will probably say, Jade, why are you acting like that? And at that point, it creates a dynamic where Jade can obviously be a babyface or a heel, and the crowd will probably decide, Jade, you are right, you were attacked, but you're taking it too far. Could this show her character to be something of an anti-hero, a villain with a great cause? Man, it could be taken so many ways, and the paths and where they want to go with it. It'll be so interesting just to see what WWE decides to do. I'm excited for what they will do with it. We have to take this into account. Bianca Belair obviously has the huge WrestleMania title match with Io Sky, at least right now. Speculation is Rhea will be added. She'll be Liv too, but whatever. And if Bianca is battling and dealing with all of this, and at the same time, eventually, if Jade is distrusting of her, or hey, we didn't even express a scenario. Naomi did call Bianca the B word tonight in frustration, where how most people in most great movies with enemies, the enemies at one point were great friends and really, really close to the protagonist. And then that enemy actually turns from friend to foe. What if Naomi becomes a foe to Bianca? What do her frustration do to her love turning into hate? Because the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. Love and hate, either way, you have a deep passion and a deep interest in a person. If you're not interested and you don't care, that's the opposite of love. But what if that love turns to hate for Naomi, and eventually Naomi potentially costs Bianca Belair her title match at WrestleMania? That'll be a way to protect Bianca to her streak. I mean, she will be losing technically, but at least it won't be clean. So it's interesting how they could take it, man. What if Jade costs Bianca? That could be another way to kick off their feud. Will Naomi then win Money in the Bank after losing to Jade? I assume Jade is going to beat Naomi at WrestleMania. I don't think this all makes sense if Jade loses at WrestleMania. It's going to be interesting because I think it will be Naomi's first big solo feud. So it'll be fun. It'll be a great time to see the growth of Jade Cargill in the ring. I think she's underrated in the ring personally. They make too much of her in-ring ability. Like, her moves are great. She has really big spots, very strong and athletic. I mean, people make too much of that. Naomi obviously is great. I think the match is going to be great between the two. And I really think it's just a testament to WWE and these women, because this match literally is the #1 woman storyline currently. I would say it rivals the Bianca Io title match, and Rhea Liv getting involved in that, whatever that is. And clearly it's better than Tiffy and Charlotte right now. So the fact we can get this non-title, great storytelling women's match between two former friends, I'm extremely excited. And personally, this is my most enjoyable storyline, alongside John Cena obviously turning heel and the whole Cody Rhodes story, man. So I'm excited for it. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think, obviously Jade, Naomi probably face off? I think that's pretty much understood. But from there, what happens? Does Jade distrust Bianca? Does their friendship take a hit? Does Naomi then become Bianca's foe? Does Bianca still retain and then go into a feud with Naomi in a deeper way? We'll see. Does Naomi then get a faction? I've heard Meta Girl, she gets her own faction at this point for protection once she turns heel. Will Jade become a tweener in the sense that she has a great reason, but she moves and acts and behaves like an arrogant heel, despite her being justified not to trust anybody? As her promo said, a den of wolves. It'll be interesting to see, y'all. But let me know what y'all think, man. Until next time, we thank you. Appreciate it. Drop your comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, we say salute.